Hi everybody, welcome to Ann's Craft Room, where life is too short, so get out those craft supplies, try something new, and make something beautiful just for you. Tonight I'm going to be putting together a scrapbook layout. I am using the layout from Ginger's Corner's Speedy Scrapbooking Hop. Let's get started. Hi, today I'm working on my third video for Speedy Scrapbooking with Ginger's Corner, where she does sketches. Oh, where'd I put that sketch down at? Here it is. So this is the sketch that I'm working on for this video. The idea is to make them super quick and super speedy so you can get all your memories scrapped. And I actually did this as a 2-pager. So let me get started on it. This will be my background paper. Okay. And I have most of my pieces already cut out and put together. I'm just going to put them on the pages now. So here is my circle for the center. And I am still scrapbooking my granddaughter's trip to the Nashville Opry Mills Mall when we took her back to school shopping. And this one is actually about going to the candy store. I could not believe the candy store when we went there. It was amazing. So I'm just going to put these up here. These are my half circles. I don't know where I got these papers from. I've had them for a while. The background page paper is just something I had in my stash, and then these circles and my mats came from a paper pad. So let's see, I want this one. So we took pictures of my granddaughter with all the giant candy. So here's the Sour Patch Kid. And here's the swordfish. Her mom absolutely loves swordfish. And then I ended up cutting out on my Cricut a swordfish and a Sour Patch Kid. So we gotta put those in there. Let's see, I'm gonna put the swordfish right here. Yeah, right about there. And I'm gonna put the Sour Patch Kid right down here. So there's the basics of that one. I'll end up doing something in here and putting my embellishments on. Oh wait, I know what I forgot to put on here. And so this is going to have to move down a little bit. There we go. So let me get those on there. I cut my title out on my Cricut also. I can't remember the last time I bought letter stickers, because this way I can match them. I can make them any size I want to. I don't have to go by what comes in the pack. I don't have to worry about running out of letters. If one of the letters cuts wrong, I can just recut it. So there, that says candy. So let's get to the second page. So here's this. And here's my circle. I just thought these colored dots were absolutely fun. I did end up inking all of my pieces with the Close to My Heart Red Ruby. Here she is with gummy bears. Oops, I don't want that there. I want this one over here. And then the giant Hershey's Kiss. And my half circles. One is going to go up here. And one is going to go down here. And then I got a Hershey Kiss that I cut out with the Cricut. And I am going to put that right down here. And then I got a gummy bear that I cut out with the Cricut. And he's going to go right up here. And then I got the rest of my title is going to come right down here. My glue got stuck. There we go. Okay. I'm going to pause this for a minute while I figure out what embellishments I'm going to put on it. Okay, I am back and I found a couple of journaling cards. They're not really journaling cards though because they already have sayings on them. They're those 4x6 cut aparts that you get in your kits, and I have a whole bunch of them and I'm trying to use them up. So I found one and I think I'm going to put that one there. says It's a Sweet Life. And then this one is going to go right here, and it says This is My Happy Place. I also found some smiley face stickers. I think I'm just going to put one on each of these. Kind of like that. Just to give it some more bling. And I'm a messy crafter. I'm sorry. Actually, I think I'm going to put this one up here so that I can put this right here as more, I don't know. Where should I put my journaling? I think I'm just going to put it right there. So let me ink that up real quick. There we go. So that's going to go right there. And I'm going to glue this down here. And I'm going to stick some glue on the back of these, because I never trust the stickies that come on them. That right there. Put glue on this one. And then I could not find any enamel dots that I wanted to use for this, and so I am making my own. And all I do is I take scrap pieces of the paper that I used and a simple hole punch, and punched out a whole bunch of dots in the colors with the scrap paper that I used. So now I'm just gonna stick those around. Let's see, I'm gonna put a couple here, a couple here, a couple there, a couple there. So let's get those ones on. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do pink and yellow. Guess I didn't have a big enough dab of glue there. There we go. And let me make these dabs a little bigger. Pink and yellow. And then on these I'm going to do yellow and blue. So yellow, blue, blue, yellow, yellow, blue, yellow. I may have to cut more. Let's just do a blue there. I'm going to have to turn some of these upside down so I can see what colors they are. There we go. Now I got more colors. Because they're all white on one side. So let's see. We'll do some up here. And then I'll do some more over here. And then some down here. Okay, and I need to put more pink and yellow in here. I almost forgot those. And then what I do to make them look like enameled dots, I take liquid glass. It's close to my heart called it liquid glass. I think you can buy it now in the stores as glossy accents. Okay, apparently my old liquid glass got too old and decided not to work anymore. So I got out my brand new bottle of glossy accents. So what I do to make these look more like enamel dots is I just put a dollop of the glossy accents on top of the dot. And then you let it dry for 24 hours and it dries clear so that your color shines through and they look just like enamel dots. And that way you are using up your scrap paper, because you know that we always have those corners and odd pieces left over after we are cutting all of our stuff out for the page. And you just use them up by making your own enamel dots this way. You just got to give it 24 hours to dry. So if I'm at a crop and I want to do this, If it's the day before I want to go home, or the morning of I want to go home, I'll put all my pieces of paper on, and then I won't put my glossy accents on until I get home. So that is the third page of the Hop with Ginger's Corner. I hope you like what I did. I hope I gave you some ideas on how to use up some stuff that you already have. Not only can you do the enamel dots with a hole punch, but I have also done them with a star punch, a heart punch, a flower punch. Any little punch that you can use for your scraps, I use them up on my pages as enamel dots.